How you going, guys? Welcome back to Fat Forwards. Man, I'm knackered from all this cutting and welding. I'm telling you, this is an epic job joining these two cars together. But anyway, we're getting through it and I'm still keen, still pumped. So in this episode, I'm basically finishing off molding in a windscreen frame, the bottom of the windscreen frame that is. There's a fair bit of work involved in joining the bottom of the windscreen frame to the top of the Mustang dash and top of the firewall. So it's a lot of cutting and welding. I've put it all into time lapse. So I hope you enjoy, and let's get on with it. Okay, I'm just going to show you what I'm doing here. So this part here is the Mustang dash, and this part here is, well, it's part of the original Falcon dash, and then of course that being the bottom of the windscreen frame. Now these were separated simply because nothing can go back in its original position. What we're trying to do is basically build the bottom of the windscreen frame into the Mustang dash. So it's really just a matter of piecing things together. I know it looks pretty dodgy, but all I'm trying to achieve here is to get the shape. So that there is just basically giving us the shape, and then the rest of the story is basically molding it in to match. So I've already done a bit on this side, and we'll see some time lapse of that happening shortly. But yeah, so now it's just roughed in, and it is going to have some finishing. So by the way, you don't see any of this. That'll all just be painted matte black, and then the Mustang dash actually pretty much fits over the top of it. So it's more about having the shape for the actual windscreen to sit on. So and what's going to happen is there'll be another skin over the top of this, just molding it into here, into the top of the A pillar, and then all the way across. the top of the firewall. So yeah, so that's what it's about. And so as I said, we've got time lapse of the passenger side, and then after that we'll do the driver's side. As far as the other parts of it go, I've welded in the top there. Got some plug welding down there, which is a bit lumpy. It's just welding the old metal to the new metal. I don't know, it seemed a bit splattery for some reason, I'm not sure why. But it was all cleaned up, it's not like it was rusty or anything. But I'll probably plenish those down a bit. And then where I've got that transition panel, that's basically got a full weld all the way up wherever the metal's touching. There is a slight gap there, and I'm not sure if I'm going to fill that or not. It probably doesn't need to be filled, but I may just I don't even know if you can see that on the camera, but yeah, just there. It's just basically where the metal doesn't come out enough from the Falcon kick panel. So as I say, I can just put a strip of metal in there and weld it in, but it is welded further up. It's a solid weld. And it's the same on the driver's side, basically welded right across the top, welded right through under there and down there. So yeah, it's a work in progress, and we'll just carry on.
Someone to save. I wanna tell you something new. You drove us both into a wall. I drive away into the night, and I contemplate for a while. Don't you think you wanna be for the best? If I pack my stuff, I'll leave sooner than this. Don't you think you wanna be for the best? If I pack my stuff, I'll leave sooner than this. Don't you wish I would've been someone else? I wanna feel your gas without making a mess at you. Oh, won't you tell me something new? I wanna tell you something new. I wish you all the best I can, and I stop myself for a while. I'm saying things I don't believe. The panic's rising up in you. Why won't you tell me something new? Don't you think you wanna be for the best? If I pack my stuff, I'll leave sooner than this. Don't you think you wanna be for the best? If I pack my stuff, I'll leave sooner than this. Don't you wish I would've been someone else? I wanna feel your gas without making a mess at you. Why won't you tell me something new? I wanna tell you something new. You drive us both into a wall. I drive away into the night, and I contemplate for a while. Don't you think you wanna be for the best? If I pack my stuff, I'll leave sooner than this. Don't you think you wanna be for the best? If I pack my stuff, I'll leave sooner than this. Don't you wish I would've been someone else? I wanna feel your gas without making a mess at you. Why won't you tell me something new? Wish you all the best I can, then I stop myself for a while.
Rightio, I've finished welding the bottom of the windscreen frame to the Mustang dash, or top of the firewall, whatever you want to call it. And you know, it's just rough steel, but it's been plenished and it's all molded in, and it all looks like it's one piece and like it belongs. So that's basically the game plan of the whole thing, make it look like it belongs. And still got to do the bottom, so I have to finish shaping all of this, make up some, you know, some small pieces just to mold it in. I'm gonna have to stop and think a little bit, because I'm not sure how things are going to go with the wipers, because I'd really like to use that Mustang wiper motor so it all matches the wiring and everything, but I may have a problem with the wipers themselves. They're obviously way too long, and even if I shorten the wiper arm, that might be okay for the driver's side, but if I shorten the wiper arm for the passenger side, it's just going to end up starting halfway across the screen, so the passenger's not really going to get a full sweep of the wiper. So I'm going to have to have a real good think about that. I didn't really want to have to, you know, reuse the Falcon style wiper, like, you know, use the mechanism and everything, because I'm worried about it being up too high, because I have a bonnet which is coming all the way to the windscreen. So yeah, we're going to have to play around a little bit. So I may not finish the bottom of this windscreen frame for a little while until I sort all of that out, but at least I've got the top part all matching in, so I'm pretty happy with it. You know, once that's all painted in epoxy, and yeah, I'll probably have a little bit of body work over it, a little bit of filler and stuff, but honestly it's not going to need it, because it's hidden and you're never going to see it, because the top of the Mustang dash actually pretty much fits over that, so it's not really going to be an issue. So I think I'll stop it here, and we'll pick it up in the next episode. So thanks for watching, and hope you enjoyed it.